Welcome to the Ranjeet Kumar Show. Subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon right now for amazing videos. Welcome to today's video where we'll be exploring recruiting analytics, 5 ways to benchmark success. In the ever-evolving world of human resources, a key tool that has emerged is recruiting analytics. This powerful approach helps companies navigate the complex landscape of talent acquisition and management. Our discussion will revolve around 5 key areas. First, we'll delve into talent management and acquisition best practices, which are the bedrock of successful recruiting. Next, we'll be distinguishing between good measurements and bad measurements, because not all metrics are created equal. We'll then focus on measuring the right things to ensure that our efforts are directed towards what truly matters. Our fourth topic will be the various types of recruiting metrics, diving deep into the numbers that can make or break your recruitment strategy. Lastly, we'll discuss management requirements and dashboards, the tools that bring everything together. Now, without further ado, let's dive right into our first benchmark for success: talent management and acquisition best practice. First up, we have talent management and acquisition best practice. This is the cornerstone of any successful recruitment strategy. It's about attracting, developing, and retaining top talent to help your organization thrive. But what does this look like in practice? Let's delve into some examples. In the fast-moving consumer goods sector, or FMCG, a best practice might be creating a strong employer brand to attract the best sales and marketing professionals. This could include showcasing your company culture, career development opportunities, and social impact initiatives. In the pharmaceutical industry, a best practice could involve leveraging data analytics to source and attract highly specialized talent. For example, using AI-enabled recruitment tools to identify potential candidates with specific skills and experiences. Meanwhile, in the oil and gas sector, a focus on safety and sustainability might be a best practice. This could involve highlighting your company's commitment to these areas during the recruitment process, as well as offering training programs and incentives to reinforce this commitment among employees. And in the financial sector, a best practice could be developing a robust talent pipeline to prepare for future leadership roles. This might involve implementing a structured succession planning process and offering comprehensive leadership development programs. These examples are backed by numerous studies. For instance, the Harvard Business Review has published research showing that companies with strong talent management practices outperform their competitors in terms of long-term profitability and market capitalization. But remember, while these are best practices, they're not one-size-fits-all solutions. Each organization is unique, and your talent management and acquisition strategies should reflect your specific business needs, culture, and goals. What's crucial is that you're proactive and intentional in your approach. This means continually evaluating and refining your strategies, staying abreast of industry trends, and leveraging data and analytics to inform your decision-making. Now that we've covered best practices, let's move on to our next benchmark: good measurements and bad measurements. Scene script. Next, we'll talk about good measurements and bad measurements in recruiting analytics. Imagine you're navigating through a dense forest. Without a reliable compass, you might end up wandering aimlessly, or worse, get lost. This is exactly what happens when we rely on bad measurements in recruiting analytics. They are like faulty compasses, leading us astray, causing inefficiencies, and hampering our ability to make effective decisions. On the flip side, good measurements are our trustworthy compasses. They guide us towards our goals, providing valuable insights and empowering us to make informed, strategic decisions. They reflect the true performance of our recruitment efforts and help us understand where we're succeeding and where we need to improve. Let's delve a little deeper. What exactly constitutes a good measurement? Well, good measurements are accurate, relevant, and actionable. They align with our strategic goals and provide insights into key aspects of the recruiting process. For instance, metrics like time to hire, cost per hire, and diversity contribution are all examples of good measurements. They give us a clear picture of how efficiently we're hiring, how much we're spending, and how diverse our new hires are. Bad measurements, however, are often misleading or irrelevant. They may seem important on the surface, but they don't contribute to our strategic goals. For instance, measuring the total number of resumes received might make us feel like we're attracting a lot of candidates, but it doesn't necessarily mean we're attracting the right candidates. It's a classic case of quantity over quality, a bad measurement that could lead us down the wrong path. So, how do we ensure we're using good measurements? The trick is to always tie your metrics back to your strategic goals. Ask yourself, Does this metric help me achieve my goals? Does it provide valuable insights? Is it actionable? If the answer to these questions is yes, then you're on the right track. Having understood good and bad measurements, let's now focus on measuring the right things. Our third benchmark for success is measuring the right things. Imagine you're a captain steering your ship across the vast ocean. The compass in your hand is your recruitment data, and the stars in the sky are your key performance indicators, guiding you towards your destination. But what if your compass is faulty, or the stars you're following lead you astray? In the realm of recruiting analytics, focusing on the right metrics is crucial. It's like choosing the right stars to navigate by. The right metrics will illuminate the path to success, while the wrong ones can lead you down a rabbit hole of wasted resources, inefficiency, and missed opportunities. So what makes a metric right? A right metric is one that aligns with your company's goals and objectives. It's a measure that, when improved, will have a direct positive impact on the overall success of your recruitment process. Take time to hire, for instance. This metric measures the time taken from when a job opening is posted until the time an offer is accepted. If your company's goal is to speed up the hiring process, then reducing time to hire should be a priority. This metric is directly tied to your objective and can therefore guide your actions and strategies. On the other hand, focusing too heavily on metrics like number of resumes received can be a pitfall. While it may feel good to have a large pool of potential candidates, not all of these resumes may be from qualified applicants. This could result in wasted time sorting through unqualified resumes and could distract from more important measures. Remember, the key is not to measure everything, but to measure what matters. The right metrics will provide actionable insights, guide your decision-making process, and ultimately, help you steer your recruitment ship towards the shores of success. With a clear understanding of what we should measure, let's now look at different types of recruiting metrics. Fourth on our list is types of recruiting metrics. Now let's dive into the heart of recruitment analytics. There are numerous metrics one can track, but we'll focus on the most impactful ones today. Let's start with the time-based metrics. These are time to source, time to process and select, time to interview and assess, time to offer, time to hire, and finally, time to start. By monitoring these, you can pinpoint bottlenecks and streamline your recruitment process. Next, we have cost-based metrics, such as cost per hire, or CPH, recruiting cost ratio, and recruiting efficiency ratio. These metrics help you understand the financial efficiency of your recruitment process. For instance, a lower cost per hire suggests you're able to find the right talent without breaking the bank. Then we have metrics like number of submits, cost per lead, and ratio of submits to hires. These provide insights into the effectiveness of your sourcing strategies. Are you attracting enough candidates? And more importantly, are they the right ones? The diversity contribution metric is also crucial. It helps you measure whether your recruitment process is inclusive and diverse. A diverse workforce brings a range of perspectives, fostering creativity and innovation. Next, we look at ratio-based metrics. These include ratio, total resumes to candidates, ratio, candidates to interviews, and so on. These ratios help you understand the efficiency of your recruitment funnel. Lastly, let's talk about performance metrics. These include pre-hire job performance versus actual job performance at different intervals like 3 months, 6 months, and so on. Monitoring these metrics can help you assess the effectiveness of your hiring decisions over time. By looking at metrics from multiple angles, you can get a holistic view of your recruitment process. Remember, the key is not to track everything, but to track the right things. Having explored the different types of recruiting metrics, let's wrap up with our final benchmark: management requirements and dashboards. Finally, we'll discuss management requirements and dashboards. Dashboards in the realm of recruitment analytics are like the control center of a spaceship. They provide us with an at-a-glance view of all the vital data we need to make informed decisions. From the number of hires to the cost per hire, from the diversity contribution to the time it takes to source, select, interview, and onboard a candidate, everything can be displayed on a well-designed dashboard. This visual representation of data is crucial because it allows us to see patterns, identify trends, and spot potential issues before they become significant problems. Dashboards can also be customized to meet your specific needs, ensuring that you have quick access to the most relevant data for your organization. And that concludes our exploration of recruiting analytics, 5 ways to benchmark success. Remember, success in recruitment analytics comes from understanding and applying these benchmarks in your HR practices. Thank you very much for watching The Ranjeet Kumar Show. Connect me via WhatsApp +92 33372 07616.